thank you for joining us today.
Oh man, it's an honor to be here.
The book is great.
Oh gosh, thank you.
It's done so well. Congratulations.
Thank you, seriously, that means a lot.
You're welcome. You deserve it. Now, your book has blown up all over the world. The New York Times even referred to it as being a contender for the title of the great American novel. How do you feel about all this attention?
Well, I feel great. Of course, I'm doing what I love. Even if I and the book had ended up being tossed out into the street, I would still love what I do. Getting paid to write is the ultimate, you know? I went from working a job at Starbucks to working my dream job at Random House within 6 months. It's been years and I still can't wrap my head around what a dream come true this is for me.
It's so great, your enthusiasm. Do you think maybe you'll ever want to do something else one day?
No, never. That's the thing. Writing for me it's my heaven. It's my escape. I could never stop loving it, you know?
You speak a bit about your love of writing and how naturally it comes to you. Do you have a process of any kind when it comes to it?
Not much of a sincere, explicit, dedicated process, but I guess I have one, though a bit more abstract. I kind of just sit there at my desk for a bit. I think about my thoughts. I organize myself and place my thoughts carefully so I know what I'm going to write and why. I think those are the two most vital factors in any process in life, the what and the purpose. Anyway, I get myself together, and when I start writing, I know. I know the characters, and I know their words and their worlds, and I don't know, man, it just clicks.
While your work clearly pays off, you are definitely changing the world one page at a time. And not to mention your wonderful partner, the lovely editor of the book.
I wouldn't really say she's my partner.
I'm sorry? I was just pointing out that you and Elise, the editor of the book, have definitely blown up the blogosphere. The two of you clearly work very well together.
Well, yes, I guess, but I couldn't do it without the support of my beautiful wife, Kathy. She's truly the reason the book is here, and the only reason I am here, and I have to give her credit where credit is due. She is the spirit of the book. She is the reason it's beautiful, or brilliant, or whatever anyone else wants to call it. Kathy is the light of my life, and I dedicate every letter, every word, every book to her.
January 22nd, 2016. Only a couple months away from the first time I met Jamie, which will make the big 5 years official. You know, every time I look at him, I still find it unbelievable that I, Kathy Hyatt, some nobody from some nowhere town, gets to be a part of that. That he considers me his muse. Or, at least he used to consider me his muse. I don't really know if he still does anymore. And I have to admit, I have admitted that we may not have the perfect life. I'm not delusional. I get that we aren't doing well. I get that we may be kind of messy, but nothing that a counselor or something couldn't fix. Why does it get to be him? Why does Jamie get to be the star? While I sit on the sidelines, he gets to be the star. Does he love me? If he did, then why wouldn't he see that I'm hurting? Or maybe he can't see past his big bloated ego. No. What am I saying? I love Jamie. I love Jamie more than anything, and I want him to be happy, but I want to be happy too. And right now, all I'm doing is following Jamie beside him. Underneath all the glitter and champagne and all the suits, we're just like any typical couple, like a regular family in a cute, cozy apartment on 73rd Street most of the time. And we're made of lies, and we're made of secrets, and we're made of paranoia, and how we manage to love one another is just, it's a miracle. So to say the least, the relationship is a tiny bit, dysfunctional. But he absolutely loves what he does, and what can I say? Sometimes I think he loves it more than he loves me. It's tiring, I guess, the mood swings. Sometimes he'll only leave his computer to grab a bag of Doritos from the cabinet. And, I always imagined a life of my own. I didn't think I'd just be some housewife who watches her husband run around playing his little games, but here we are now. But what can I do when he gets stuck in little Jamie land? I can't tell him to stop writing. He spends so much time touring that a lot of the times when he's home, it doesn't really feel like it. He'll just sit and he'll stare out the window for hours or days, just sitting. But what comes out of it is so beautiful, I shouldn't be complaining. It's something for not only me to fall in love with, but for the whole world. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's selfish for me to want him to myself when he has so much to share, because even though he's insane, I still love him. I love him. I love the way his eyes light up. I love his smile. And I love that It's been almost 5 years, and I am still, and always will be, in love with Jamie Wellerstein and every bit of his madness. Every little bit. Because when he becomes a part of you, you are forever stuck being a part of that, which is something I'll never complain about. But sometimes I think our love is only paper.